Could Haki in One Piece be much more than just willpower? What if it is, literally, the very soul itself? Recent events in the manga, culminating in an unbelievable scene, gave us a new view, or at the very least, an upgrade on what Haki truly is. Well, let's talk and theorize a lot about this in today's video. So don't go anywhere, right after the intro. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. And before we dive deep into this content, don't forget that standard support, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you won't miss anything that happens around here. Alright, with no more delays, let's get into the video. Let's start with the basics. What is Haki? The manga defines it as the energy of humans, the soul of humans, being expelled from the body itself. Very directly, Haki can be translated as determination, aura, or even more directly, soul. Basically, it's a person's determination force materializing outside the body. And the story has made that clear in several ways. Dr. Vegapunk, in his broadcast that began around chapter 1113, confirms a theory that even exists in our real world, that when someone dies, they lose a specific number of grams, the weight of the soul leaving the body. And he doesn't stop there. We see in the moon murals that souls were used as a source of energy for ancient technology. Vegapunk himself confirms this idea while talking about his dream, to control the energy that exists in all things, both humans and nature, an infinite energy capable even of creating its own sun, which leads us directly to the mother flame. See how the pieces start falling into place? To simplify it, think of the Force in Star Wars. A universe where everything is the Force, and the most powerful individuals can control it. I truly believe Oda, a declared fan of George Lucas, used that concept as a foundation for Haki. Alright, so where does this theory lead us? To the main point, all this energy seems to be something that was passed down, maybe through bloodline or heritage, to the descendants of those who carry the name D. And not only them, but clans like the Kozuki as well. This would be an enhanced form of Haki, the ability to control this energy and, more importantly, communicate this energy to others, to share it. We know that Ryuo, Wano's form of Haki, can project the soul, or Haki, into an object and break it from the inside out. But what if you use that emission not for violence, but for communication? This is exactly where I think the origin of the voice of all things comes from. As Rayleigh explains in Sabaody, in chapter 507, his crew couldn't read the poneglyphs, but they could hear the voice that exists in all things. They could feel the energy within those stones. Other beings like Poseidon and the Sea Kings also have this ability, and in one way or another, even Aimu seems to use it to communicate with the Gorosei. But the most compelling evidence, for me, comes from that shocking scene in Egghead, specifically in chapter 1122. Remember the ancient robot, the Emmet you mentioned, and that cord inside it? When the knot is untied, Joy Boy's Haki, dormant for 800 years, is released. It is the greatest Haki feat we have ever seen. It blasts the Gorosei away from where they were standing. And the most revealing part, Imu, all the way in Mary Geoise, senses that wave, falls to the ground, and screams the name Joy Boy. This scene is one of the strongest in the entire manga. Joy Boy from 800 years ago uses a phrase that echoes throughout the story. I will not die, and wherever I am needed, I will be with you. You will never be alone. It was almost as if his soul was there. And in fact, it was a fragment of his soul, his Haki. See how everything fits together? Haki is the materialized soul, which served as a source of energy in the Void Century and also as a weapon. And this ability in a heightened form was left to the D as a way to communicate and find their destined path. This connects perfectly with what Imu told King Cobra back in chapter 1085, that a D who does not know their own origin is an empty shell, serving no purpose in destiny except to cause disorder. That's it, everyone. Do you agree with this? Well, let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hey, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way you won't miss anything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.